a little bit later than usual. Excuse me, just had a beer. And then again, it's a Saturday night, so it is what it is. Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic weekend. The fact is, tonight, I really didn't have a topic in hand because I've had actually a lot of weight on my mind right now. I really do. Certain things I could talk about, certain things where I just want to keep it at bay. The fact is, when you go live all the time, sometimes it, for a person that goes live as much as I do, it gets half-ass stressful. That's why I'm excited about January 6th. The trans shooting thing, I will do that when I'm good and ready for it. I did a prayer actually earlier today about that one. And I do believe the Holy Spirit will actually guide me on that one. Because I know when I do that one, I will make some people not like me as much. But I'm okay with that. I have all the stuff I need ready. But the fact is, at the end of the day, I'm going to take my time. So I'm not going to even mention the trans shit until I'm about ready to do it. Or I might actually do, trans stuff. Then I'll do it that way. But until then, I will not talk about that. I'm not quite ready for that one. Because I know, like I said, people are so offended nowadays. I'm going to wait till I actually do it. I just want to have fun here on this live. Whether it's 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't even give a shit. Maybe even 20. I'm just here to have fun. It's a Saturday night. And got some work done around the house. Screen porch. Took it down. And we're going to have to put a new patio on. Great times are had by all. By the way, being I actually have some people on here. If you enjoy this content, I always gotta say it. I know I sound like one of those losers. This is one of those losers. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe to this channel. It's one of those things where I gotta do it because otherwise people. When I first started going live, I didn't do it, and I never got subscribers. It's like when you actually say it, people will subscribe. Even if they hate you, they will subscribe to your channel. And I appreciate it. And by the way, to the ladies out there, I want to say something right here. I look at the stats every day. I want this to get up there, so share this shit. Tonight's was a fun one. I'm not doing much for politics. When it comes down to it, you're at 25%. Men are at 74%. Of course, they gotta blah, blah, blah. I appreciate it. I really do. There was a point. It was not even a point or nothing for the people that actually identify as transgenders. Let's make this more fun. I can do more fun lives, not always about politics. I would love to do it more if we get more women that want to actually come, and the fact is, at the end of the day, I was hoping it was more like 50-50, but 25% of women only watch this. 74% men. Come on, ladies, you can do better. Yeah, usually it's politics, but at the same time, Saturday, what the fuck? Pardon my French, oui. The fact is, when I saw that the first time, I'm like, bloody hell. And at one time, the ladies were at 28%. What I find funny about this, though, they only have male, female, and then like the other AK. I'm guessing trans. That's what I'm guessing. That's to me one of the funniest things ever. I just love it. It's like bloody hell, seriously. So, like I said, tonight's live is just about shooting the shit. I'm gonna rearrange you guys' comments, and the world is going bloody right now. So let's have a fun one. Tomorrow I'll be going live again. Tomorrow will be more so politics. A lot of shit going on in this world that we, quite frankly, we need to talk about. I would never say it. What is on? It's on YouTube. What's that? Yeah. Well, on my page, my personal thing, where it'll show me all that stuff. That's what I'm thinking. You're thinking of. Um, there. So last Thursday, I want to talk about this because this is actually hilarious to me. So we did a whole thing about Pokemon cards. We did a whole shtick on it. And first and foremost, none of this. When we go live on Instagram, which I plan on doing actually after this is done, I will be going live on Instagram. Even once they're actually close to 11 o'clock, if it isn't actually already, let me check. It's 10:53 here. I plan on going live on Instagram after this because I have not much going on. Even though the Vikings play tomorrow at 8:30, bloody hell. We did a whole shtick that was not even planned. But that's a lot about going live with the people. I can't get anybody live on here right now, which pisses me off. So once Eddie, the editor, comes back for a beat, he's going to teach me a damn laptop so I can actually look like a douche YouTuber. But I got my muffs on and I got my mic in front of me. I'd rather be like this, where I don't look exactly like a tool. I'm more like one of this. I'm talking to you guys this way. To me, that's what's actually what's been about. I don't think I'm better than you guys, and I know you guys know that already. But at the same time, when you got the mic and the headset, you feel, to me, it feels like you think you're better, and I don't. And one of the reasons why I never kept going through the laptop is because I don't like that feeling. I actually forgot what the whole conversation was about, but let me. So what's this one? Yeah, let's talk about why Freemasons are abusing women and making it seem they're. First and foremost, that's more of a, I guess, different conversation. Fact is, I don't know much about the Illuminati or Freemasonry because let's be honest, they're the same fucking, part of my French wee thing here. Howdy. The fact is, I'm a small peon, just starting to get there. I'm being 100% honest. I know some of that shit, and I always enjoy it when they actually want you to be friends with them. Wouldn't it be great to be part of the Illuminati? No. You're satanic bullshit. It's like bloody hell. And by the way, I was watching Taken, the second one. The great movies, by the way. Because when you watch those movies, you actually realize what's really going on in the world. If you really focus in on what the... I'm going to swear, it's not made for children anyway. And this is what bugs me. If you realize what the fuck is going on with these people, whether mafia or gangs or whatever they are, they don't give a shit who you are. They're going to kidnap you, they're going to take you, and make you become whatever they want you to become. To Be Taken is actually probably one of the best movies a person can actually watch to become realized of how evil the world really is. I watched Taken 2 last night, like I said. First time ever watching it, I'm like, holy shit. And I mean, the first one, they kidnapped his daughter. I still love the comment where he's like, "I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna," that part. I mean, let's be honest, that's epic. But number two, when the daughter's got to be the one that does it, and I've never seen a third one. And don't do spoilers for me. I'm not gonna read the comments. I'm just gonna talk right now. At the end of the day, there is so much of that shit. When it comes to slavery out there, it's mostly not what people think it is and what it was back in the day. It's mostly sex trafficking. Let's be clear 100%. And the fact is, the left wants to friggin' go after the right because how about this, F nuts? It's not about that anymore. The cotton has been picked. It's about sex trafficking now. Little kids, little fucking kids being picked up and made as freaking objects for adults. That's a fun time. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, the Taken movies are actually fantastic because that actor, I don't know what his name is, but I love it because at the end of the day, it is epic because he does such a great job. And I love it when he's on the phone with his daughter. He's like, "This is what you're going to have to do." And the fact that she remembers everything and it's like, that's why, that's her dad. And, she had the same mindset. Let's be honest. They actually had to, I guarantee you, I know it's a movie. I know it, trust me, I know it's a movie. But when she was growing up, he had to tell her straight out, foremost, "I'm going to have to tell you a set of skills." And listen to his voice of what he was doing. The fact is that movie is fantastic. And to me, I think every family, once your kids get to a certain age, should have to watch that movie. Just for that fact. Because nowadays, you don't know where anything actually is at this point. Meaning, evil people are everywhere now. I'm not just talking about America, I'm talking worldwide. I should have said worldwide first. When Biden let the freaking border wide open, we have these assholes all over the place now. We let the cartel in this beautiful country of ours, which was a beautiful country, quite frankly, one of the best countries we've ever seen before. I would never say it. People tell me, quite frankly, people tell me. But now, it's kind of a piece of shit until we catch them all. If you've seen her video last week, Thursday, on Instagram, you'll catch that one. It's for anybody that's actually part of the Instagram that actually watches me. The fact is, at the end of the day, the world we're living in right now, how hasn't the skies opened? Oh, I appreciate that one. I do actually appreciate that one. Once again, for the people watching, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like, subscribe, and all that stuff. I gotta say that once in a while because it's one of those things. The LGBTQ, first and foremost, Hollywood was one of the big ones that actually created. Yes, there was probably gays and lesbians back in the day, but the fact is they never went on it. Hell, you see I got a Turning Point hat on. Everybody sees it now. It is what it is. When it comes to, there's a reason why it was lesbians, gays, and bisexuals, and not. Oh, I appreciate your opinion. The fact is that it is what it is. The reason why it was that and not the T afterward, because the left did not want it to be the T. It was the people that wanted to actually become men to woman or woman to man that created that whole thing. Hollywood created this whole thing way back when they what was the name of that show? Where it was the two gay guys and a kid, and made them normalized the fact that I don't even give a shit about the name of the show. What I'm saying is this: Hollywood normalized it, and it became a new. It was a pandemic after that, because these people were able to actually. Oh, people are actually okay with us now, and I'm think to my heart of hearts, the left actually has created this whole thing, and that Satan himself, the devil, Lucifer, has been pushing this whole thing. Let me actually give you an example of what I'm saying here. I grew up on a farm, and when he had a bull and he chopped his nuts off, did you call that son buck a bull? Please answer below if you know the answer, because I know you know the answer. Because we never called it a bull. It was never a heifer. It was never a cow. It was a steer. It was a steer. And that's stuff that you actually just put in a pen and you made into meat. People on here right now will say, that's what's funny about coming on here this late at night, because now I'm getting a lot of California people, I guarantee it. You're welcome for that, though, by the way, because I enjoy that meat, and I'm sure you do it too, unless you're vegan. But they were never known as heifers or cows. They were known as steers, because just because you cut the balls off does not make that so-called bull, see, sir, a cow. Still a penis. Just like if you cut a penis off a man, does not make him a woman. We got to come to a point right now in history right now where you got to use common sense. Common sense has been gone for a frickin' beat, and I know it's coming back slowly but surely. Because if it isn't, I have Jesus looking at me right now. He's right up here. If common sense does not come back to this country or to this world, we are doomed not only to repeat itself again, but also at the end of the day, start the rapture, start the end times where the skies open and Jesus and the angels come down. Because remember, Lucifer was the one angel that God actually loved the most, but he cast him down because he didn't accept the people. First and foremost, I don't read the Bible. I know certain things. I go to church weekly. But the fact is, when it came down to it, when Lucifer, at that point when he was still an angel, he said no to man, God basically opened the pit up, threw him and 1/4 of the angels down to the pit, aka the demons. That's where your demons come from. Those fallen angels. Des, you don't know that. You're right. I don't know exactly if that's true, but I'm willing to bet it actually is. I didn't realize we were going to be doing a little bit of a half-assed Bible study. I actually enjoy this. I haven't actually looked at the chat for a beat. Oh, man. At the end of the day, when it comes to the whole enchilada, I like the fact we were talking about taken to this. What was the reference? I don't even. Oh man, this is a good time. This is a good time. But frankly, oh, like I said, I've had like 3 beers. I really don't know. What show are we talking about? See, this is why I should not even be looking at the comments or just keep talking until I end the live because I look like a retard. Oh, which way am I going? Which way am I going? And the fact is, I'm gonna. Are we talking about the Taken again? We're talking about Taken because it was a. Now we can go back to the whole bullshit. I appreciate it. Howdy, howdy. Oh, there is the president of Instagram. The president of Instagram. So let's get back to that because you know what? I appreciate it. Now we're back at topic actually at hand. The Taken is such a great movie because it shows the evil that people do not understand. And the fact is, they need to be taken out in the worst way. And the fact is, I hate saying that kind of shit, but the fact is, they're terrorist people. Watching that movie last night was like, son of a nutcracker. I'm like, and the fact is, you gotta be that good of a. It's like, holy shit. And I still love the fact how great he was with his daughter on the phone with a shoelace, you know, figuring out where exactly he's actually at, and then have those grenades to actually. It's like bloody hell. Sorry for the people that have never seen the movie. It's one of those things where it's like bloody hell. Oh man. Because I didn't actually see that coming actually. Because I thought she was going to be taken, but then again she was taken on Taken 1. So there's 3 movies of Taken, right? There's 3 of them? I believe so. Because that person I talked to last night said supposedly the mom actually was taken out. I'm not sure if that's true. And probably don't ruin it for me, but the fact is it looked like it was going to be like that last night when I watched it. And it's one of those things where it is what it is. I'd rather actually just see it for myself. Not really, but at the same time, hopefully she isn't. I mean, they went from divorced to actually coming back together again to possibly him losing her. That's a son of a nutcracker. All of a sudden, there's no more comments anymore. I think everybody's actually off of here. Son of a bitch. Well, this one escalated pretty quickly. I think I'm done on here. This was actually just a fun one anyway. I'm guessing. Oh, wow. Wow. A world full of Charlies, be it Jimmy. Oh, man. That's the most retarded thing I've heard in a long time. That is funny. We're not standing here for a beat yet. We're not standing here. I was going to actually end this live, but in the world full of Charlies, be a Jimmy. Jimmy Kimmel. Really? The son of a bitch that actually was like... I'm going to end this one shortly here. The Man Show, Blackface, Jimmy, all that freaking bullshit that he did. Please, President North, please talk some shit right now. Please, for that son of a bitch that said that. And then I will end that live right now. And then, well, I'm going to get some beers after that. That fucking comment right there, that one pisses me off. We're going to talk about that on Instagram. Oh, man. Be a Jimmy? Really? Please. And this is just water. I'll be getting the beer for the live on Instagram shortly here. The fact that you said that, I'm gonna actually do this. There we go. I did a whole little thing there. Pretty much. It's one of those things where these pieces of shit, I'm pretty sure maybe this person lost their job. I don't say it, quite frankly. Probably lost their job. They were celebrating Charlie's death. And to be honest, tonight I was not even going to talk about him. I talked about him on Facebook for the first. I haven't done Facebook in basically a year for a reason. And I went live tonight because I wanted to talk about that whole thing. And now you bring up Charlie on here. It's like, I never once talked about him, Zariska. You people are making us talk about them. You demons. You demons. See, the only tranny that I can actually stand, Transformers, robots in disguise. Yes, I have props around here. Comedy show. Supposed to have fun on here. But you faggots out there make it fucking so god dang stupidly retarded like this. You guys make it this way. I'll be going live tomorrow. So if those of you have not subscribed to this channel, you get a few more seconds. I'll be heading out here shortly. We're going to be going live on Instagram in a beats. Hopefully you guys follow me over there. And by the way, I hate the word fan. Fan is stupid. I'm just a person. Same with, other people. We're just people. Exactly. Hopefully, subscribe to this channel because you can see me go live more often, quite frankly. Just because we go live does not make us bigger than anything. Because, I've thought about this many times when it comes to, before I leave on here right now. Like Louder or Crowder, I see him as bigger than life. Tim IRL, I see him bigger than life. And a lot of other people. I now that I go live once in a while, I'm starting to see, is like, you don't want to be that person. It's like, you're just a person going, this is, my plan is in the future is to make this my actually half-ass job. That is my plan. The fact is I am not bigger than life. I'm a dumbass having fun. I'm a dumbass, literally. As my good buddy, like I said on Instagram, we'll be live on there a little bit. We're dumbasses just having fun. That's all we're doing. And we got trolls. I'm at 100. Before I went live here right now, I had 122 subscribers. Hopefully I have a few more. The fact is, there's so many evil people out there at this point. It's crazy. It is crazy. And the fact is, put a fork in the... Good times. I'm just going to end this right here by saying this. In a world full of George Floyds right now, I'm going to end this right here with this. Be a Charlie Kirk. I think people have heard that saying before, but I'm being serious. Do not be a George Floyd, be a Charlie Kirk. That dumbass a little bit earlier that's made that comment, screw him. And hopefully, I'm going to give you a few more seconds if you want to subscribe to this channel. And then I'm going to close it because we're going to go live on Instagram because that's when we get a panel together. I'm completely dumbfounded with how many evil. I've gone live on here many times, and I don't even know what to say anymore. There's so many retarded people. But until tomorrow, I will be going live. It'll be every like it's game. Whether I'll celebrate or cry, it'll be it is what it is. Until next time, though, I love you guys, and I do appreciate you guys. Don't be a George Floyd. Be a Charlie Kirk. Peace out, like always. Happy holidays.